This is the BMW X5, and it was one of the first premium sport utility vehicles on the market, and it's still one of the most successful, even if BMW would prefer that you call it a sports activity vehicle instead. What's in a name anyways? This one's called the X-Drive 35i, indicating the presence of its automatic all-wheel drive system and 3-liter turbocharged straight 6, to which virtually all of the latest fuel-saving and performance-enhancing goodies in the segment are bolted. These include direct injection, on-demand water pump, and an 8-speed automatic. Output is rated at 300 for both horsepowers and torques, though the engine got an optional performance upgrade designed by the folks at BMW's performance division to bump that to 315 and 330 respectively. This engine is gentle and almost imperceptible when you use those numbers sparingly, and it hauls the big X5 around in a jiff with lovely sounds when you don't. And if you want more power and torque, you can get a diesel engine or a twin-turbo V8 as well. In any case, you also get BMW's take on the big utility vehicle cabin, formal, comfortable, and trimmed very nicely. There's a nice sense of space above, behind, and all around the driver, and it's lined with numerous upscale touches throughout. Here's a cabin that largely pulls its weight towards the X5's price tag. This tester was loaded right up with numerous options packages too, so you get things like infinitely adjustable seats, full navigation and multimedia interface for directions and tunes, and even a heated steering wheel. There are also 2 sunroofs for when you go on safari, and a super advanced parking system that includes multi-angle cameras with dynamic guidelines that help you measure up your potential parking space before you try to get in. Not that you need it, because the X5 has a remarkably small turning circle. I also love the massive glove box, which had plenty of room to keep my beloved camera secure and out of sight, and I love the brown color scheme in here, which made me want to eat chocolate, but there was none, so I used the X-Drive to track down some delicious blueberries instead. X-Drive is a competent all-wheel drive system to be sure, self-adjusting in real time to find traction in any situation. I did have one complaint of the X5 when it came to my backroads drive though. So under the hood, the tester's got the M Performance upgrade on board, but it's also got the M Sport package, which among other things fits these gigantic wheels and tires. They're 315/35 series on a 20-inch rim, which is, well, about the size of a 50-gallon barrel cut in half, and that does some wonderful stuff for the handling and stability on the highway and on paved roads. But if you're using your X5 on kind of a washboard-covered gravel camp road like this one, I don't suggest them. There just isn't enough sidewall here to take up the abuse, and the ride quality does suffer as a result. There's no spare tire either, though you do get run flats and a handy storage bin under the rear floor behind the motorized tailgate. Lots of room back here, but still, if I were towing a trailer down a rough road and suffered a flat, I'd rather have a full-size spare any day of the week. And on the highway, by the way, the ride stays quiet and feels firm and locked on. Add in the commanding full review and slew of automatic and voice-activated features, and you've got a really confident, relaxed driving experience. The fuel-saving technology works well. I saw test average fuel mileage landing at 11.2 liters per 100 clicks after a week at the wheel. I've driven a number of less powerful utes that use more gas than that. Complaints, just 2. Some will find the steering too heavy at low speeds, which can make parking a chore, and the step into the X5 can be a little awkward at first because of the shape of the door opening and the height of the floor. End of the day, this M Sport equipped X5 might be a bit too sporty and street focused for backroads work, but skip that package or not, you do feel like you're in a world-class machine where luxury, performance, technology, and design are concerned. Shopping the market? Be sure to give this one a try alongside the Mercedes ML, Audi Q7, and Acura MDX. Thanks for watching.